Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Justice from Bounty Hunters with another first flight, and this is the Origin 400i. Alright, we're gonna do a quick 360 on it. As you can see, it's cold out here, so I don't want to get to the point where I die. Alright, and see, it's very sleek. Looks like that ship from Star Wars with that metallic finish. That's the Meridian finish for war bond purchase. Ship retails for $220, and that's the war bond price. You see, I'm starting to warm up now. I don't know what that is. Is that the engine, or I don't know? Let's get a closer look at that. Close the stairs here. That could either be sounds wild. That could either be the grav drive, maybe, or the quantum drive. I'm not sure. But anyway, in front of that is the spot for the X1, which I also own. I own an X1 Force Scarlet Edition. So that'll be interesting to to see how that all meshes. Here you have looks like weapons. Okay, yeah, okay. We got a rack that comes out for your weapons. It's a 3-man ship, so that you have suits for all 3 members of your crew, and 1 rack for each of your members to store their weapons. Okay, so here looks to me like a docking collar. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Nice docking collar there. I'll get that closed up. Right now I'm on the moon Calliope over by Microtech, and decided to land here on a Shubin outpost just to do this walkthrough and first flight of the ship for your benefit. So moving right along, we're going to go right into the further into the ship. It looks like I'd have to say that that's your components. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay, I'm not sure if these doors open on their own, but it looks like it's climate controlled, but you can open them. And you can open doors in here as well. So here are all your components for your ship. And there's another button here, and that's your avionics, which is pretty cool. Everything has its place. Alright, so we'll get that closed up. And close that door. I don't know what's in here. Let's take a look. Okay, your shield generators and radar. So let's open that up and take a look. Okay. Not sure what size. Seal Corporation. So that must be your shield. So we'll close that up. Alright, moving right along. Not sure what's in here. Here's a stairwell going up. We're not going to take that just yet because I want to see what's in here. Oh, okay, so this looks to be a cargo bay, and then you have escape pods. You have 4 escape pods back here. You have your power plant. Not sure what door. Right, that opens your escape pod. And here you have another power plant. Juno Star Work. Okay, and here is the actual cargo ladder. So you'd be able to load your cargo up here. A little ramp extends. Looks like you have some blasters for defense there. We're not going to stay down here too long because it gets pretty cold. And you can die real quick now for the exposure and end up in a hospital, and when you do, you lose all your equipment, so you have to be careful with that. Which is kind of cool because that's the way it should be anyway, right? So alright, we're gonna move up a level to the habitation deck, and here's your cockpit. So we'll start off with that. Now this, the flight seat is actually pretty cool. I like it. I like the design. It's no nonsense. You got your origin stamped on the headrest. Everything is heads-up display for your pilot. And in here you have actual, like, you know, your flight crew. But I like the design on the chairs and the console. It's almost like Star Trek. Reminds me of the way they molded that whole arm that comes and wraps around the front of you. And then you have your buttons on the side in terms of tabs. Makes it easy just to, you know, if you need to power up real quick, you know, and get out of some place real fast, then you can have your actual crew members helping you out, you know, running your power schemes and jumping in turrets. So typical Origin design, similar to the 600. Very good visibility. It's the cockpit's almost perfect in terms of where it's positioned, unlike the Hammerhead. But we're not gonna talk about that. And I would imagine this is a similar cockpit on the right side to control maybe the other turret. So let's take a look at the. Oh, that's actually cool here. I like the fact that you can close this and you can lock the bridge door, which is I don't remember ever seeing this. And a red lock appears over the sensor aspect of the door, so you know, it'll let you know that it's indeed locked. So we're gonna go to unlock it, and maybe the sensors will pick backs up now. We'll back up and come forward. There we go. Alright, so that's actually pretty cool. Here you have a bathroom, which is, and the cool thing about it is you can lock the door. Again, I don't remember ever seeing it. Alright, so your door is locked now, you have privacy. You can open certain things. I'm not sure what I just did. The toilet, I think, came out of the wall. Yeah. That's no nonsense, huh? Toilet paper comes right out of the wall. Alright, so what does this do? A sink? Was that the sink that just came out? Oh, a shower. Okay, so that's the shower. Alright, so let's get rid of the toilet. Let's open the shower. What is that? I don't know what the heck that is. Alright, well maybe somebody can tell me what that is in chat. Or in the comments, I should say. Alright, here's your shower. Or is it a shower? I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's a, I don't know, closet or storage area. Oh wow. Okay, so you got your power mirror as well. I didn't even think you could manipulate the mirror, to tell you the truth. Alright, so let's keep it moving. I like the bathroom though, it's very nice. I forgot I locked the door, so let's unlock the lock and open the door. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Let's see what's in this room to the left. It looks like crew quarters, because this is a 3-man ship. So, alright, 2 beds back here. So that's a TV right there. I don't know what this is. Maybe a closet. Yep. Closet for some storage space. Very nice. No nonsense, you know what I mean? Very clean, just like Origin. And here's your captain's quarters. So you have your own room. And again, I was just talking to a buddy of mine about, you know, the possibility of locking your doors, like especially if you're in your captain's quarters or if you're in the cockpit flying. You want to have the doors to the cockpit always secured, and that you know, not everybody will be, you know, allowed to come in to the flight area, disrupted, especially when you start dealing with the bigger ships. So this is pretty cool. I like the design of the captain's quarters. Has a computer here. Take a seat. All right. Seems like maybe there'll be something to do with that big screen in front of you, but we don't know that yet. I like the decorations. There's a bookshelf, marble in the background, typical Origin style, you know. Very Origin kind of reminds me of Lexus for a car maker. It's like, you know, a luxury. So let's get up off this seat, keep the tour going. Alright, again, I gotta unlock the doors, back up and reset. Hopefully that should do the trick. If not, I'll just open it manually. Alright. Okay, moving to the back of the ship. Alright. There's a little lounge area. There's some place you can, put a plate of food and eat. There's a little kitchen area, food prep. Some knives there. I don't know what that is. A sink. And again, that marble with gold, white marble with gold highlights, which is pretty cool. And what's this? Alright, keep in mind I still have the engine on in case we get attacked. But it looks like here you'll be able to do a little mapping. And since this is supposed to be a pathfinder, that's going to come in handy, especially if you're doing exploration in this thing, which will be possible because you pretty much have, functioning crew quarter, where in a kitchen, and where you can prep food. So, yeah, I could see, doing a little exploration, light exploration in this. Being able to map all the stuff here and then send the mapping data to the pilot. That would actually be pretty cool. Okay, so I think that's it. Nice ship. It's not the biggest ship. It's not like 890 size, but for a daily driver, you could probably even end up using this. It just would be up to you at that point. But I like it. I mean, this so far, so good. Okay, so looking around, let's get an exterior view of it. Again, that Meridian is it's almost like a metallic gray. Um, I don't know if you can see that good, but yeah, it's almost like metallic gunmetal gray, um, but a little bit silver in it too, but not as silver as the ship in Star Wars, because obviously, they don't want to, copy too much. But I could see some of um, the design team that actually took that image and used that for motivation of creating their own design, which I kind of like the ship. Its price range 220. What else do you have in that price range, you might ask? Oh, you have like your Aris, your heavy fighters. So like if you compare this to the Aris, which is two different animals. The Aris is more, attack capital ship with the size 7 guns. This, I believe, has two size 4s on the side that the pilot controls, and then it has the turrets, which may be size 3s on the top and bottom. And that would be for the crew to pretty much figure out who goes where, Uh, Again, very clean look, sleek. Looks like a racer. I like the fact that the windows are blacked out. You can see out, but they can't see in. I felt that the 600i, and I hope they at least give you that option when they redo it on the Gold Pass, that maybe the cockpit window, especially your bedroom on the bottom where the bed is facing out to the front, maybe that should be blacked out. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. By the way, having like a tinted windows as opposed to clear windows on a luxury ship. So with that said, I'm not sure about the size of the turrets. I'm thinking. maybe that they are size 4s as well. So maybe those are 4s, or maybe they're 3s. But they look about the size of the ones on the side. And I know the ones on the side are 4s. Or at least I think they are. So, that being said, let's take this ship for a spin and see what she can do. Alright. I'll try to lift off here. Alright. We're off the ground. We're drifting a little to the right. I don't know if that's has something to do with the wind, which would be kind of cool if it did. Yeah, it seems like the wind is just blowing us right. Stabilize. I'm gonna put the brakes on. Let's see if we can stay. Alright, the brakes slowed it a little, but we're still drifting. Let's not drift too far. Let's level out that nose. And I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. Alright, let's bring the thrust down a little. Or the velocity down. We're moving forward slightly. There's a rear view. Alright, let's raise the landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
Landing gear is up. Let's give us some thrust. Take the air brakes off and try that again. I'm having to use my my strafing as well, which might have something to do with the high winds here. Yeah, and the atmosphere. handles like a bigger ship. I don't know if the maneuverability in the ship is set right now to what they really want it to be. They might have to tweak this a little because it seems like it, I don't know. It seems like it rides a little bit like its sister ship or its bigger brother, the 600. So I mean, I don't know. This looks a little bit more sleek than the 600. So if it's handling exactly the same, then that's a problem. Oh, let's see if we can recover here. Alright, did a barrel roll. Alright, let's get some altitude before we crash. Next thing to do here is let's take a look at these guns. Must be really, really windy because the wind's actually taking shit, which is kind of cool, you know, to have that wind effect. Alright, yeah, this thing wants to, maybe it's the atmosphere on this planet. Gravity levels are just maybe different. Okay, so that's the guns size 4s. And again, those are energy weapons, so guns are not really going to overwhelm anything. I mean, they're there for like defensive purposes, but it's not the ship that you really want to be, you know, fighting people in. But, you know, that being said, you have a crew of 2, and if they're on those turrets, you can at least keep somebody off your back long enough to jump out. So we're gaining a little altitude here. Accelerates pretty quick. I'm not sure what the top speed is for this ship, but doesn't seem to have a problem climbing out of that atmosphere. Straight line, I mean, it's pretty quick. Maneuverability, I'd say it's average at best. I haven't flown a Connie in so long that it's kind of hard to I don't know, give an opinion on how it handles as opposed to a Connie, which is one of the ships in its class, along with the Corsair and the MSR. If I had to guess, I'd say the MSR handles the best out of all of these right now, but this might be faster in a straight line than the MSR. But I could be wrong. I'd have to check those facts.